Hello, my sexy muffins, and welcome back to another video. In this video, we are doing part 3, which is chapter 2, Enter the Phantom, for Yandere Asmodeus and Yandere Fizzarolli, ex Mangle. And I updated the information on the info for the cover art in the last one as well, hopefully, because I misspelled Mangle because I am illiterate. Well, I'm not literally illiterate. I just have very trouble, and I don't notice it until it's like mentioned or I reread it several times because of a brain surgery I had when I was much younger, and it messed up my process and the words in my head. I can spell fine, but when I speak them, read them out loud, or write them or type them, they end up being misspelled in some words that look similar and some words that sound similar end up being said or spelt that way, and it's just a hot mess. And it also shit on my grandma. And yeah, so it is really poo poo. And anyways, well, let's get on with this disclaimer. I did not write this one. It is me reading a fan fiction, which I was given permission to read by the creator of the story. The story belongs to Crazy Imagination Girl. I will link her archive of our own, Wattpad, etc. Hopefully, I remember everything to link so you can check it out and read it yourself and all that good stuff. Anyways, let's do this. Also, disclaimer: Yanderes are not ideal partners to have, and obviously they're not Yandere and canon, and that this is just for fun and not to be taken seriously at all. Simping and chipping is very fine as well, just to not be illegal or gross about it, and all that good stuff. And also, Mangle is technically an OC in this, where it was an adult human that got stuffed into the Mangle suit before it got ripped apart by children. So, adult spirit that took over Mangle and ended up and has been a hotel in Helluva Boss Hell that has the look of Mangle and such, and can transform into the other animatronic forms like Phantom Mangle and Nightmare Mangle as other demonic forms they have. Anyways, let's do this. It's been a week working. It's been a week. It has been a week of working at Ozzie's, and Mangle has adjusted to working there. She works as a dancer and entertainer. She rented herself an apartment and gotten along well with Asmodeus and Fizzarolli. It was much better than working at as a play toy at a pizzeria and to be taken apart by kids and be put back together in ridiculous ways. People say that life is hell. The life of hell in hell is a nightmare, but Mangle it was like heaven. The pizzeria was a living hell. However, she was while performing at Ozzie's, she keeps falling apart. This causes her to fall apart during her performances. So Fizzarolli and Asmodeus have a team to help prepare her when performing. And Fizzarolli helps her a lot to prep her for shows. However, just like there are creeps that claim to be Fizzarolli fans, there are creeps that are Mangle fans, air quote around Mangle fans. Two, whenever a piece of her falls apart, her those fans, air quotes around those fans, tried to take the part that fell off from her. Asmodeus dealt and punished one of them who tried to take Mangle's parts. How? Well, by torture and having Asmodeus biting their heads off whole. These fans that tried to keep and take Mangle's parts from her reminded her of the kids she faced back in the pizzeria. She swears that these demons are the same kids she played with in the pizzeria. Fizzarolli makes sure Mangle was working by his side all the time and that she has never left his side. She was super clingy towards he was super clingy towards her. He would follow anywhere she went, including the bathroom. This annoyed her very much, but she got used to it. It reminded her of when her child would follow her around like a lost puppy. Oh, how she missed her baby. She may hate kids, but she could never hate her own child. What is her baby doing right now? Hopefully her baby is okay. While working at Ozzie's, but Asmodeus and Fizzarolli wonder if it was time to get Mangled fixed and give her a new body, a body that she would one not a body that she would not have to worry about falling apart while performing, and when having adult fun time with her. No Fizzarolli, Asmodeus, and Mangle are officially dating. No Fizzarolli, Asmodeus, and Mangle are not officially dating yet. They are just friends. But Asmodeus and Fizzarolli can't wait for the day they begin dating Mangle, marry her, and have kids with her. One sec. Okay, we're good. Sorry, I was checking to make sure that I didn't go over the time limit on my recording. It's been a week since Mangle worked at Ozzie's, but she still has her mangled form, performing in her mangled form and still falling apart, just like she did when she first met and applied for the job at Ozzie's. They first want her to get comfortable while working at Ozzie's, so they didn't bring up the subject of getting fixed. But they think it is time that Mangle gets fixed. Now, don't get the wrong idea. They don't mind putting Mangle back together, but they wondered what would Mangle look like if she was fixed. What Mangle used to look like before she was taken apart by kids. Her original appearance. Seeing how comfortable she was working at Ozzie's, Asmodeus and Fizzarolli decided it's time for Mangle to get an upgrade. Now, time skip to after the show. Fizzarolli, Mangle, and Asmodeus arrived home, which was Asmodeus' mansion. That's right, Mangle moved in with them in the last week. But not because they are in love, but because Asmodeus and Fizzarolli thought it was better she stay with them and not some dingy apartment. Mangle told them her apartment was fine, but they managed to convince her to move in with them. They are just best friends. For now. I swear those creeps are like the kids I met at the pizzeria, Mangle said as she flopped on the couch. Now you know how I feel when performing, Fizzarolli says as he rubs her back, sitting on the couch with her. Asmodeus came in with wine and gave them each of a glass of wine. Came in with a bottle of wine and gave them each glass. After that, Mangle, Fizzarolli, and Asmodeus were drinking bottle after bottle of wine while laughing and getting wasted. You know, back when I worked at the pizzeria, we would not bring alcohol because it'd be a family restaurant, and we don't want parents and adults to get the wrong idea sneaking in alcohol into the restaurant. So we employees have to find clever ways. Oh, sorry, I have to read that whole sentence. Excuse me. You know, back when I worked at the pizzeria, we would bring alcohol. We would not bring alcohol in because. Sorry, the sentence is botched. Let me try again. You know. Okay, you know, back when I worked at the pizza, we would not bring alcohol because it'd be a family restaurant. And we don't want parents and adults to get the wrong idea about sneaking alcohol into the restaurant. So we employees have to find clever ways to hide alcohol so we could sneak it in during break. My idea of sneaking alcohol inside the pizzeria was holding a flash of a bottle inside the plushies we sell. Oh, that's a clever idea, actually, she said as she sat down before taking the whole bottle and began to chug it. Wait, you would hide alcohol inside plushies? Fizzarolli asked, shocked. Oh, come on, Fizz. This was the 1980s. Security is really laxing. No one took it seriously. It's no wonder my murderer got away with his killing so easily. Scroll to him. What kind of company you work for that lacks the security that allows a murderer to get away with his killing spree and continue murdering people? Asmodeus asked as she was looking at her bottle, turning it upside down to make sure it was empty before chucking it. Hey, If it weren't for me, my murder me, I wouldn't be here meeting you guys and meet you guys and work for you guys, she said and looked around for more wine. Good point, Fizzarolli said, as Mangle looked for more wine around the mansion. Asmodeus and Fizzarolli look at each other. It's time they ask Mangle the question they've been meaning to ask for some time. Hey Mangle, me and Asmodeus have a question for you. We've been wanting to ask for some time. What is it? Mangle asked Fizzarolli as she sat down on the couch with a new bottle of wine and began drinking it. How would you like to have a new body? A body that won't keep falling apart after your performance. You wouldn't have to worry about creeps taking parts whenever parts fell off of you. And me and Fizz and are curious of what your appearance looked back when you worked at the pizzeria before the kids took you apart. So what do you say? Asmodeus asked, just when he was asked about building a new body for Mangle. She spit out the wine she was drinking. What in the name of the seven seas did you ask me? Mangle asked. There are no way her best friends asked her to get fixed. Asmodeus, how Asmodeus asked you about getting fixed so you won't have to worry about falling apart when performing and when not performing, but you don't have to worry about the creeps taking parts that fell off you, Fizzarolli responded. Mangle dropped the bottle when she heard the question. Asmodeus asked, why would she get fixed? She had been comfortable with her Mangle form for some time. Sure, people saw her as a freak, but that didn't matter to her. Her animatronic friends and Fizzarolli. Here we go. Her animatronic friends in the pizzeria, Fizzarolli and Asmodeus, didn't see her as a freak. The trauma she faced and her fears of the doctor's hospital still haunt her to this day. She's having a hard time trusting people. No, why in the seven seas would I get fixed? Mangle asked as she cleans the glass off the floor. Why not? Asmodeus asked. Besides, I'm comfortable with the body I have because I'm comfortable with the body I have now, Mangle said as she threw the pieces of glass in the trash. Why would I want to get fixed when I'm perfectly fine the way I am right now? Well, I don't think you getting your body fixed. Think of it as getting an upgrade. Fizzarolli tries reassuring Mangle, but Mangle did not budge. Fizz, that's practically the same thing, and my answer is still no. Mangle said, oh, come on, darling, don't be stubborn. We can upgrade you from being a child's toy to someone that made to be irresistible. Asmodeus grinned while thinking what Mangle's body would look like. Grinned while thinking what would make. Asmodeus grinned while thinking about what Mangle's body would look like. Something so adult fun time appeal. Wake up and smell reality, Ozzie. When are you going to learn to take no for an answer? Mangles asked as she got off the couch. Think about it, Mangle. You won't have any problems when performing and when on off stage. Just imagine how sexy you can be when performing at Ozzie's Demons wish you were there, Fizzarolli exclaimed with excitement. Mangle grew angry as she got up from the couch and walked towards the wall. You both really don't know how to take no for an answer, do you? No matter how many times you ask me to get fixed, I'm not going to change my mind, Mangle said as she started to climb the wall into the ceiling to attempt to escape. Mangle, as owner of the Aussies and the king of lust, I'm recommending you get your body fixed, so you don't run into any more problems when performing. Me and Fizz are just worried about you, Asmodeus said, trying to reason with Mangle. Yeah, what are your other reasons you don't want to get fixed? It's not like getting fixed will affect you in hell. I mean, it didn't affect you back when you were still alive in the living world, Fizzarolli added. Was the last straw for Mangle. She couldn't control her anger anymore. Dun dun dun. And that will be where we leave off for now, and I will record the next part very, very soon and have it ready to go as soon as possible. Anyways, I hope that you all enjoyed this. And if you would like to see more of this, comment that you would like to see the next part, and I will get it out as soon as possible. And also, if you want to see more of just anything with FNAF or anything with Has Been in a Hotel or Hello Boss, comment it below, and I will do my best to do it. Anyways, I hope that you all enjoyed. Remember to go support the creator of this fanfic. I didn't write it, but the one who wrote gave me permission to use it. And I hope that you all enjoyed and stay sexy, all my sexy muffins. And also, thank you, Gav, for being my first patron and all that good stuff. Thank you, Gav. You are fabulous. And thank you, Wicked Brony, for also being my second patron. You are also fabulous. Thank you. And I hope that you both enjoyed and stay sexy on my sexy muffins. Bye bye. Secret outro time, secret outro time, secret outro time. If you were in this position, would you want Fizzarolli and Asmodeus to help fix your current form if you were in Mangle's situation? Or would you put up defenses? Comment yes or no. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed and stay sexy on my sexy muffins. Bye bye.